This is Jeremy Harrelson with Monster Training. Today I'll be doing decline bench press with an axle bar. It's a thicker bar, solid steel, and improves your grip. I'm just ripping out right here with 145 on each side. I'll pyramid up and then I'll pyramid back down. The goal is to get up to a high enough weight to lift to absolute failure. I'm going to go ahead and add another 45 on each side. With a regular standard bar, this will be, I think, uh, be 225. And I'm thinking the axle bar either weighs 75 pounds or 100 pounds. I'm not really sure. I haven't really weighed it or looked it up. But I really enjoy doing the decline press with the axle bar. I like the axle bar. If anybody needs to work on their grip, it's definitely me. I don't see a lot of people use the axle bar. Most of the people that use the axle bar are powerlifters. And I think that if you're a bodybuilder or a powerlifter or one of them CrossFit type people, I mean, I think, in my personal opinion, is something that is a must have. But in the book of methods, this is what it calls to do. So I'm doing it. Just stretching out a little bit right here. I'm gonna go ahead and rep out, get as far as I can with it. If you pay attention to my range of motion, a lot of times it's full reps, sometimes it's half reps. And a lot of times, even my grip change. I mean, you really have to pay attention to how I work out. Nothing's ever the same. Even though it looks that it is the same, it is not. Sometimes even my technique will change when I bench. So, I mean, oh, and a word of advice. You have about 2 hours before you work out and 2 hours after you work out before your anabolic window closes. What I mean by that is you got 2 hours to get your protein in before and 2 hours afterwards. And that's including all your creatines and pre-workouts. Now, pre-workout, if you're going to take pre-workout, I recommend 30 minutes before, 30 minutes after. I mean, unless you're going to straight shoot it. And what I mean by straight shoot is just take the scooper and dump it in your mouth and then chase it with water. Usually that'll kick in real fast if you put it under your tongue. But I'm not a big fan of that. Any of it. Plus, for me, an anabolic window for me would be if I'm getting to a certain weight and I build up to that weight, you have about 10 minutes before that window closes and you will no longer be able to lift that heavy weight no more. So once you build yourself up, you got to hurry up and get up under heavy weight or your body's done. This is just 345s on each side. I'll do a couple reps here. Just touch and go. That was full range of motion, wide grip. Now these yellow plates are 25s, but the reason why I get the bigger 25s is because of weight distribution, and they're bigger weights. A lot of people say, well, the bigger weights don't make you no stronger, Jeremy. Well, that's not the case. The bigger the weight is, the harder it is to balance. And anybody tells you otherwise is crazy. Well, it weighs exactly the same. Well, yeah, that's true. But when weights are bigger, you have to balance it. And this bar's longer and thicker. So with that, your grip's got to be superb. I'm calling my son over here to spot me. But the axle bar is hard to bring off. Now my son, he's probably 6'3", 260, 270, somewhere on that range. He plays football. He's got a long way to go. This is close to 400 pounds. Now I'm going to jump under a lot of weight. These red ones are 45s, but they're real wide, which puts most of the weight, since the weight plates are wider, it puts most of the weight back on my front delts and rear delts. Now he don't let go of the bar here. I don't know why, but whatever. Safety first. Back down to 3 plates. I'm pyramiding back down here. What goes up must come down. If you don't believe in these methods by the Russians, then I mean, I guess I don't know if you believe in a whole lot because they work. West Side Barbell, they got all their ideas from the Russians, Elite Fitness, everybody. They come up with it first. So I'm just taking what they got and using it to my advantage. Now I still lift weights the West Side Barbell way. I always have, probably always will. Dynamic, max effort. It's gonna be done. I'm gonna do it. But this challenge is methods that I've already used before, and some of them I haven't. Some of them probably won't ever be used again by me. I guarantee you that. But this one definitely will. This is also a wide grip. Notice the placement of my thumbs.